I wonder what we'll find today. It looks promising. There's tons of stuff on the shelves here. Oh, this aqua. This is really heavy. That's beautiful. All of these. You put a candle in onto them. They probably sparkle real nice. That's a pretty crackle jug too. A faux succulent. You'll never have to water it. Oh, I'm going to reach in here for you. You're special looking. I don't feel any chips or cracks. Whoa! This shocked me. This is from Hobby Lobby. It originally was $47.99. Does and did Hobby Lobby actually have high-end candle holders like that? I guess they did. That was a little shocking to me. I'm like, whoa, was not expecting that. Not sure if that little green dish that I just showed you, if that was uranium or if that would glow. I don't have my light with me today. Tis what it is. Popped out here. Matt's working the shop, and I'm going to have a look around to see if I can find some stuff to bring back to the shop for resale. I like the color of that smoky quartz colored glass. A lot of people in here today. They're having a 50% off furniture sale. So as you can, I like this right here too, by the way. This would be a beautiful thing to set up like a little meditation area or use it for a beautiful candle or a focal point or something like that. But that's a big, beautiful base. Wow, gorgeous. Fill me with olives. Deliver me to Sonia. I love that dish. It looks like a little ride, you know, and the olives just sit and go, wee! The ribbons of the olives. A pair of these. Look at all the colors here. The red, the green, and then you have this beautiful powder blue. I don't know. I kind of love the look right here. But yeah, they've got a 50% on furniture sale. So I like this, but minus the grapes. So a lot of people were out shopping today, and I can't blame them. This was a nice piece. It's got a signature on the bottom. Look at that color. What do you think of that color? That shimmer metallic color. You know, this is the season when you get cozy. You're going to be spending more time, especially if you live in the area that we are in, Lake Erie. You just spend more time inside. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. It's $4.98, which is a really good deal. You put a candle in that, and I guess, you know, you've got your tree there that lights up with the cutout. Fill me with something delicious like a casserole. Again, deliver me to Sonia. But yeah, so people are here on the go and getting furniture, getting the cozy pieces. I've been seeing people leave with lamps and furniture. So there's nothing like it when you get home at the end of the day and it gets dark and you don't turn the big overhead lights on. You just turn on the cozy lamps and you just relax. I like the look of this. This was really heavy, surprisingly, and it had a clock face into it. Not sure if the clock works. I don't tend to buy clocks and, you know, electronic things because I can't fix them if they don't work when I get them to the shop. This was really interesting. And it was only, what, did it just say 99 cents? It has cherub on it. I love that red velvet on the inside. And it's a music box. So I did a little test because I'm like, if you work, even though I'm not somebody who typically buy things that typically buys pieces that need wound up or anything like that, but I'm going to try it again. We open and there's nothing. So yeah, the music box is definitely broke in this piece. I left it. If somebody just wants it to be a shelf sitter and you know, just to have a really pretty piece, vintage piece, that would be gorgeous. I love this piece. Not sure if she's set on top of anything. Look at the flower in her hair, her dress, beautiful, the bouquet. It has the felt pad, so I'm thinking it would sit flush on a shelf. So it's priced as is for $1.48, and I think that would really bring somebody joy. So I know when I found it, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're adorable. We'll put it with all the rest of the figurines. That was a nice piece too. I like that one. It has a chip off the back. 1996. Does anybody recognize it for, maybe it's something special? I don't recognize it, and I didn't Google Lens it. I think these are called insulators. So yeah, way back when in the time machine, that would have been something I would have picked up. I like this piece. So I picked this up at a pure, again, enjoyment. I just thought it was cool. I'm like, oh, it's a bag. It looks like an old ceramic piece. I like this figurine. I just looked it up, and initial research is showing that it is like vintage 1966 bank, and that there's a couple different styles, and they fetch a few dollars. Like, I was shocked. I actually found that exact one right now going for $100. I'm not going to put $100 on it. I am not a museum, and I pick it up purely for the aesthetic. But I think somebody will like it. It doesn't have the stopper at the bottom of it, but that's okay. Little shell there. So I'll figure out what I'm going to do with it. This guy here, I am a glass lover. Oh, and the kitty cat, the bottom shelf is where all the good stuff is. Got to use the glutes. You got to do the bendy bend. Okay, so this is gorgeous. $5.98. It is a stained glass project, an insert. See, I mean, you could put it in a frame, but tell me if you'd feel the same. I would just lean it up on, like, in a bookshelf or something like that, you know? That's all you got to do. It was only a couple dollars, so I had to take it. Plus, AmVets, that's where we are today. They give you the $4 coupon when you spend more than $15. So it really is an incentive to come back again. And it also is always in the back of my mind because I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like, I can take off of any item that I feel might be higher end, or I'm not sure of. I'm like, okay, but I've got a $4 coupon, so we're going to make it work. I left the little kitty cat. What would you have put in the kitty cat? Like a soap dish, or would it just hold something special like crystals, or I don't know, whatever you want to put into it? Marbles, put anything into it. This is a whole collection. You can tell this all came in together. There's a pattern here. Oh, and I like this pattern. This right here is a gorgeous strawberry cottage core teacup. That one's cool too, but I'm especially drawn to the strawberries. There's nothing wrong with this little cup. It's 79 cents. Yes, I can definitely, at minimum, 79 cents, double that. Not a problem. If I can't, at minimum, double my money, at minimum, then I'm not taking it. That's pretty much my rule of thumb. But I'm obviously looking and hunting for pieces that I can triple, quadruple, and it really makes it worth it. You guys will have to tell me if you guys have been out thrifting, picking lately. I love this cameo style. What you found? Was there anything special that really stood out to you? This is the fun time of year when you have your thrift stuff. I think that was a pipe holder right there in front of me there with the wolf. Yeah, but you have your thrift stuff and you're able to put them on your walls and really enjoy them. Got a bag of creatures. I like this. What is this? It's got a bird at the top. It's done distress style with that cream glaze effect. Could it be an earring holder, like the holes that are in the leaves to hang stuff? Is that just part of the decoration of the leaf? But look at the top. I'm just making sure it stands okay. I think it's going to be fine. I can get home and fix up the legs on it. But yeah, it's just a wire piece. You know what? I think it is jewelry, because look at those little pieces that kind of stem out from the base there. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I love it. We're going to take it. I think somebody will love it. It's just got that whimsical vibe to it. We've got a train situation over here. I guess it soon will be the Polar Express time. Not yet, though. Not yet. It can hold and wait. We're going to enjoy fall first. What is that glittery ball? The sparkle. Diamond Jubilee year. I'm in this section. Ooh, look at you, glamorous glass you. I'm gonna have a look through here just to see if there's something that stands out above the rest. Okay, I think I've zoned in on something already. Look at this. Now, I think this is, I guess you could use it for a cheese ball, but maybe like butter. I'm going to go with butter. Tell me if you know things. And I had to turn my camera off here because I wanted to get to the base to see what the price of that sticker was. $2.98. I thought that was fabulous. It's right in my wheelhouse. We're going to take that. And I took a moment to do a check because remember, no whammies. We don't want any chips when we get it back to the shop. And everything looks good. I'm not feeling anything. I'm not seeing anything. That's a hazard. Yeah, we're going to keep this piece. $2.98, guys. That's beautiful. This little basket here I thought was so pretty. Do you see the ripples, like the waves? It has a beautiful texture to it. I'm like, why are you still here? What's wrong with you? And sure enough, it had a crack there on the back handle. So we left it. But then I found this. Is this a fairy light? I think this might be a light. Even if it's not, that's what I'm gonna look it up, but that's what I would use it for. Put a candle in here. Can you imagine the light reflecting through all those beautiful cuts of glass? And then you've got the open top for it to just kind of like breathe. So I think that's like a fairy lamp, a light, a candle holder. So that's going to be beautiful. I have a bunch of fairy lamps, fairy lights, and when we moved, I packed them all up. I've got to unpack them. They are in one of many boxes. I'll uncover them one day, and it'll just be like finding them for the first time again. Ooh, look at this big guy. Chunky Monkey, $8.98. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my haul today. And this was just a pop out about 13 minutes away from the shop. It's all great.